he gets a message on his phone. Lo and behold, it's homegirl. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I know a whole lot of y'all enjoyed my last Korea story time, so I thought I'd come back to y'all with another story time today. Got a little fruit salad for snack. Eats fruits and vegetables once. Eat your fruits and vegetables, kids. Today's story time is about the time that I had the worst date ever. Let's get into it. Like the first year or even the first 6 months of my time when I first moved to Korea was the most eventful. So be prepared to hear a lot of story times come out of that. Anyway, this story time dates back to, I think it was the first couple months of my living in Korea. No, I was new, I was single, I was in a new country, wanted to get around, meet new people. So naturally, I jumped on an online dating app. Didn't know what to expect really. And I'm scouting through the catalog. I matched with this dude. We'll give him a nickname just for reference sake. We'll call him Jay. And mind you, I was still very new to the dating scene in Korea, the dating scene period, because before then I didn't really date much, okay? If y'all are wondering in your big age, well, in case you didn't realize, I'm ethnic. Yeah. So Jay and I are messaging for a few days. Things are, conversations going. And then we decide to meet up. Why not? Get shown Busan through a local's eyes. And at this stage as well, I didn't have too many new friends or anything. I was still quite new to the country. Let's see what happens. We seem to be vibing well enough. So I get home from work, freshen up, get myself all cute or whatever. And we had organized to meet at this subway station. And as soon as I arrive at this subway station, I walk up the subway stairs and I see Jay there looking cute. Nice. Okay, at least I wasn't catfished. That's a great start. So we say, hey, whatever, and we start walking. And I think about 10 minutes into our walk, Jay starts mentioning how he has a crush on this girl. He's like,
oh, there's this girl I just recently met. She's super cute. I even get nervous messaging her, but we've been talking quite a bit recently.
Okay. Obviously talking about me. Recently started talking, we've been messaging, and I'm cute whenever. He's being all mysterious and stuff. Oh, I didn't know he had a crush already. And I'm just like, oh really? She sounds cute. I don't know why my dumbass thought he was talking about me, but he's still mentioning all these like qualities about her, about this crush that he has. And he's like,
oh yeah, she's Japanese and Japanese girls are cute.
I was like, so hold up, sorry, Japanese? Last time I checked, like, let me just check my passport or something. He's like,
yeah, she's this Japanese girl that I met recently.
yup. Hold on, wait a minute. Sorry, my dear friends. Jay was talking about a whole other woman 10 minutes into our so-called date. Well, I didn't know how to proceed. I'm not the type to usually make things awkward. Let's just keep going. So I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, you should just tell her how you feel, whatever. Because again, my intentions with this, I don't know what I expected. I didn't expect a long-term relationship or anything, but I did not also expect this, right? He proceeds to not read the message at all that my face had displayed after he dropped this bomb on me. And he just proceeds to kind of talk about his crush woes. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Tell me more, I guess. So as he's telling me about this chick, he gets a message on his phone. Lo and behold, it's homegirl. And I see his face light up. And I'm like, cool, this is his crush. I get it, But again, I'm like, why am I in this equation right now? Like, what was the point of me being here first? And it's not even like the fact that he was crushing on homegirl, but I think the intentions that were portrayed while we were messaging, not for once, could not prepare me for this. So anyway, we're walking and he's messaging this girl back and forth, mind you, as we're walking. And at the same time, well, he's trying to keep me entertained basically. And I don't know why I went along with it, because I don't want to be rude or something. So we're just walking and talking. It was springtime at that time, so it was cherry blossom season. We're walking through this long road surrounded by cherry blossoms. Really just a vision. Really just a vision of what would have been a tale as old as time. But instead, me feeling somewhat like I'm in a third wheel situation when there's only 2 of us here. The entire 20-minute walk, he's going back and forth half-heartedly trying to engage in conversation with me while full-heartedly waiting for these text messages that just light up his whole spirit. Anyway, we decided to grab some drinks from the convenience store next door and we head to the beach. We're gonna cross. We decided, let's sit by the beach and have a drink because in Korea it is legal for you to drink outdoors. So we sat down at the beach, we're having a drink, we're chatting. Jay's still going back and forth messaging homegirl. He even mentions like, sorry, this is so rude. And I was like, yes, this is hella rude actually. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna put it away now. I'm gonna put it away. He puts his phone away. We had our drink, tried to continue the conversation, which it was a decent conversation, but we knew, well, at least for me, the vibe was just off. And obviously I just felt like he was still distracted. Okay, this seems like it's been going on for eternity, but I was done. I had no intention of continuing the date to wherever it proceeded to. You know, I got work tomorrow, I gotta head back home. We finish up and I look at my phone and it's only been, mind you, an hour. So we get up, he's like, oh, okay. He seemed a little bit shocked, but I don't know why, because the conversation was pretty much a dead ting at this point. Luckily, the area that we were in was quite close to my house, which I purposely organized. He knew that I lived in that area, but he didn't know where. We get up, we're, you know, starting to walk towards the road, and I tell him, look, you know what, I'm just gonna jump into the cab. And then he's like,
oh, I thought you lived really close.
I was like, close by car, but not really to walk. And he's like, oh, okay. So he helps me pull a cab, and I open the door and I'm about to jump in, and I see him trying to jump in with me, and I'm like, wait, hold up, hold your horses. Where do you think you're going? And then he's like,
oh, I thought we were continuing the party. I thought we were heading back to your house.
I was like,
really, nigga?
Well, I don't know what date you were on, but the date that I was on ended about 50 minutes ago. And so I told him like, oh no, this is it. And then he's just like,
okay, wait, so I'm gonna go to my house and you're gonna go to yours?
I was like, well, you don't have to go to your house. I'm gonna go home. But you can go wherever you want. But you ain't going home with me. He's like,
okay.
And then I jump into the cab and head home all by my lonesome and proceed to never contact this gentleman again. He didn't bother to message either, so yeah. Sources say he's still standing on that street corner, scratching his head, wondering where he went wrong. And some of y'all might be wondering, why did you even continue, you know, the rest of the date with him? But really, I think I was just naive. Maybe, you know, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Could be a good friend, but no, honey. After that, I think him and I were just yeah, we were not on the same playing field. Anywho, that's the end of the story time. I actually ended up finishing my snack today. I hope y'all enjoyed that story time. Comment down below about your worst date stories. I would love to hear some wild, crazy stories if y'all got them. This might not seem so bad in comparison to some other ones I've heard, but this was definitely my worst date story. It was just a disaster from the beginning. So thank you so much for all your support so far. I always appreciate your support. And if you haven't already, continue to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I am Milena B, sending you love and light. Until my next video, we out.